Hello folks, it's time to take a look at the Piklopedia from Pikmin 2, so buckle in for a hefty helping of lore between Olimar and Louie's notes. Now, let's begin. Red Bulborb, grub dog family. This large organism has the familiar mandibles and cranial morphology of the grub dog family, as well as the characteristic bulging eyes. As with most grub dogs, the creature's cranium comprises half of its total length and girth, showing a scarlet abdomen with white spots. This creature is primarily nocturnal, choosing to prey upon smaller creatures returning to their nests. Originally classified as the spotty Bulborb, further research has reclassified this species as the red Bulborb. Subspecies of varied colors have recently been discovered, but academics are divided into two rival camps over how to handle their classification. Plump specimens are best spit roasted whole, stuffed with a lime and a slab of bacon, basted frequently to ensure a magnificently moist haunch. Hairy Bulborb, grub dog family. This subspecies of grub dog has a thick coat of soft, white fur that obscures its abdominal markings. The fur also warms its vital organs, making this species well adapted to colder climates. However, its hair follicles are surprisingly frail, which can result in immediate hair loss if the creature is surprised. Remove all of the Bulborb's hair, wrap the beast in foil along with a halved lemon, and place it directly on the grill. The foil should protect the carcass from scorching, and the lemon will give the meat an elegant hint of citrus. Orange Bulborb, grub dog family. This Bulborb species boasts a garish color pattern with deep orange body and black spots. The orange Bulborb's yellow, bloodshot eyes make it clear that this grub dog is excessively edgy and high-strung, making it much easier to wake from deep sleep than other species in the Bulborb family. This Bulborb's meaty flanks make for salaciously savory steaks that shouldn't be missed. Dwarf red Bulborb, breadbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red Bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family. A close relative of the vanilla breadbug, it escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red Bulborb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and obfuscation by a prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. For a blissful bisque, mince the entire beast finely and stir in with heavy cream, artichoke hearts, and a pinch of black pepper. Heat slowly until piping hot. Rich and creamy. Snow Bulborb, breadbug family. Like the dwarf red Bulborb, the snow Bulborb is a member of the breadbug family that seeks to survive through imitating the appearance and behavior of a Bulborb. Its pale coloration and blue spots make for easy identification. In particular, this organism mimics the hairy Bulborb, but it is, of course, unable to grow the hair that gives the hairy Bulborb its name. However, as the hairy Bulborb has been known to lose its hair in certain circumstances, the snow Bulborb is an effective mimic that is often mistaken for a member of the same species. Best grilled and served hot over a bed of fresh spinach and crumbled blue cheese. Dwarf orange Bulborb, breadbug family. Just as a dwarf red Bulborbs mimic the appearance of red Bulborbs, it was theorized that an orange Bulborb mimicking variant must also exist. Recent fieldwork has confirmed this theory. Although difficult to prepare, this exquisite creature is more than worth the effort. Great fajitas. Spotty Bulbear, grub dog family. A mid-sized species within the grub dog family, the spotty Bulbear's unique feeding habits set it apart from other grub dogs. The spotty Bulbear patrols a set path searching for prey, instead of passively feeding on creatures that wander into a limited territorial range. When entering a Bulbear habitat, it is wise to proceed with extreme caution until the Bulbear's patrol path can be clearly identified. For an unrivaled green curry, peel away the spotty Bulbear's skin, pulverize the juicy innards, and stew until curiously fragrant. Dwarf Bulbear, grub dog family. A grub dog larva in its third stage of development. This creature's body structure is nearing maturation. However, unlike mature Bulbears, it has yet to claim its own patrol route, and thus is dependent upon its parent for guarding direction. Remove innards, stuff with sage and finely aged prosciutto, and broil until golden brown. The ultimate crowd pleasers. Bulborb larva, grub dog family. As its name implies, this creature is a Bulborb in an early stage of development. Its distinct Bulborb coloration is yet to appear, but it already exhibits other uniquely Bulborb characteristics. It is capable of hunting nourishment independently without the help of its parents. This meager creature offers little meat, but its eyeballs are a local delicacy. Try them with okra and a dollop of sour cream. Fiery Bulblacks, grub dog family. Bodily excretions of a highly flammable, waxy substance interact with the cell structure of this grub dog's skin, causing a chemical reaction that produces extremely high temperatures. The skin benefits from a spongy cell structure that diffuses the surface heat, protecting the creature's inner organs. Due to the astonishing amount of heat produced by this beast, it should be observed with great caution. No stove, no problem. This sizzling beast practically cooks itself. Remember to thoroughly extinguish the steaks prior to eating. Water Dumple, grub dog family. A resident of freshwater pools and marshes, this aquatic creature regularly feeds on insects that land on the surface of the water. It shares a nearly identical skeletal structure with its close relative and terrestrial cousin, the Bulborb. This may offer clues to its evolutionary origin and suggests that it only recently emigrated to an aquatic habitat. Deep-fried dumples without batter for all of the flavor with half the fat. Bulbmin, Pikmin family. This loathsome creature is in fact a parasitic form of Pikmin that has infected a Bulborb. Unlike Pikmin that nest in Pikmin onions, this parasitic relative spends its life inside the body of a host, usually a Bulborb. Juveniles fall in line and mimic the actions of their parent until maturing to full independence. By burying its root-like limbs into the nervous system of the host Bulborb and infusing it with natural hormonal excretions, the Bulbmin is able to control virtually all of the host's bodily functions. However, the host's ferocious appetite seems impossible to suppress. Grind the meat and season with allspice, salt, and ground white pepper. Press the seasoned meat into meat satchels, then pan-fry them with onions. Prior to serving, smother the brats with Dijon mustard and sauerkraut. Buns are optional. Fiery Blowhog, Blowhog family. This creature expels a volatile phosphorus compound from its snout that combusts upon contact with air. This fire-breathing ability is dependent upon the air-to-fuel ratio at its mouth, catalyst reaction within the expelled compound, and purification of the compound. Thus, it is highly unlikely such a complex process could cause the spontaneous explosion of a fallen Blowhog. This process is also perhaps to avoid risk of spontaneous combustion in the belly of a live specimen. However, one should still treat a fiery Blowhog with great care, even after its life functions have ceased. Roast this flavorful beast for several hours, letting it stew in its own succulent juices. Don't worry about overcooking this beast. It's scorch-proof. Watery Blowhog, Blowhog family. A variant subspecies of the fiery Blowhog. The watery Blowhog lacks several of the dominant genes necessary for the production of fire-producing catalysts, and thus expels jets of the non-flammable liquid. This subspecies appears to have only recently evolved. However, the hereditary traits of this variant are dominant and highly robust, so its population is rapidly increasing. This beast's unrivaled moistness gives it a melt-in-the-mouth quality that's incomparable. Puffy Blowhog, Blowhog family. This species of Blowhog uses internally generated hydrogen to inflate a flotation bladder and hover above the ground. The creature's electrified pulse creates a sash of color that flows along the surface of its body, making it a particularly beautiful Blowhog species. Precisely how it is able to internally stabilize its highly explosive hydrogen and simultaneously generate electricity remains a mystery. The puffy Blowhog blows leaves and grass around to eat the insects underneath. It maintains mid-air buoyancy by using its fins and releasing air through blowholes. This enables it to float effortlessly, even in the breeze. In times of danger, the puffy Blowhog can decompress its flotation bladder for a rapid escape from predators. Slice this creature's feather-light skin into triangles, deep fry until crispy, and salt generously. Makes the perfect scooping chip to accompany fresh mango salsa. Withering Blowhog, Blowhog family. The withering Blowhog is a close relative of the puffy Blowhog, but its breath is significantly weaker. However, its breath does contain a petal withering plant hormone that causes flowers to instantly lose their petals. Although its breath has not been studied in detail, analysis of the chemical compounds involved hold great promise for the biotechnology sector. Hang this creature on a rack and sun-dry on a hot afternoon. When suitably crisp, grind the sun-dried beast into powder. Makes a great substitute for cayenne or curry powder.